How do you build a personal brand online? Well, you're in luck because I wrote the book literally on this. It's called Google-licious, and I'm going to give you my top 5 strategies from Google-licious coming right up. How would it feel if people found you online and fell in love with you without even having to meet you in person? That is what we're here to talk about today, is how to become Google-licious, how to build yourself a personal brand online that is compelling, attractive, and attracts the kind of business that you want. So here's the thing, what you need to do is own your name. Own your name online such that when people Google you, what they see takes over the entire first page of Google at least, and that these are results that you own. In other words, the Chicago Tribune doesn't own them, another media outlet doesn't own them, you own them, and you can log in anytime you want, and you can change what your personal brand says like that. Our goal here is to fill up that whole first page of Google results with results that we own. So how do you do that? Easy, 5 steps. The first step actually isn't doing much work at all. All you have to do is go to Google, open up a private browser window. You can do that in Safari, you can do that in pretty much any browser will give you the option to open up a browser window that's private. And the reason you want to do that is because Google saves your search results. Google saves your interests. So you don't want to let Google think that you're the same person that you always are. You want to pretend to be a random person in a random city looking up your name. So go ahead and open a private window and Google yourself and just see what you see. See what's already there in those first 10 results. Do you own these results? Are all of these results you, or are they some random person? I remember the first time I did this exercise, I was shocked to find out how many other Michelle Villaloboses there were out in the world. And I made it my mission to own my name, which I was able to do pretty quickly by following these steps. So not only look at what comes up when you Google in the regular window, but also click the button that says images and see what comes up under images. Are these images of you, or are they someone else? The third thing you want to do is click over on videos and see what results come up for video. Right now, what we're doing is just a baseline check. We're checking to see where we are right now so we can start to take steps toward owning our name. Second thing I want you to do is go ahead to google.com/alerts and set an alert for your name. What will happen is that every time someone includes your name or you include your name somewhere on the internet, Google will take notice and send you an email and say, hey, so-and-so, we just found a new search result for your name. You might want to go check it out. You click the link and you go and see what new search result you have for your name. Now, sometimes you'll be the one that's creating this new result, especially if you follow the tips I'm going to give you today, but sometimes somebody else will post about you. And wouldn't you like to know immediately when somebody uploads a post about you? I sure would. The third thing you want to do is buy your URL, buy www.yourname.com. And if somebody already owns your name, it's not the end of the world. Consider buying your first name, middle name, last name.com, or buy the real first name, last name.com, or the original first name, last name.com. You can get a little bit creative, but at the very least, if you can own your basic first name, last name.com, that's a really good thing to own. All right, see how easy this is so far? Now we're gonna dive into more of the meat and potatoes here. So step 4 is you'll want to craft a keyword-rich description or statement or title for yourself and get great photos that you can upload on the internet. So what you're gonna do now is you're gonna start planting your content all over the internet so that Google finds it in all these different places and starts to gather these search results so that every time someone puts your name in, all these new results come up. And you'd be surprised how fast this happens. It used to take sometimes weeks or even months to get the whole first page of results. And now I've seen people get results in a few days. Why? Because Google has gotten way more sophisticated in the last 10, 12 years. So what you'll do is you want to craft a keyword-rich statement. What does that mean? That means that you want your positioning statement, the statement that you're going to put all over the internet, you want it to be a statement that has keywords in it that describe you and that will help people find you, even if they don't know your name, even if they don't know they're looking for you. So my favorite resource that I learned from Heather Lutzy over at Findability University is a platform called SEMRush. And SEMrush.com, you can go and use their keyword magic tool for free for 14 days, and then you have to cancel, to find out the keywords for your industry. So for me, for example, I would type in personal brand and I'd find all the different keywords that people are searching for that I might want to include in my keyword rich statement. Another example of how I was able to use this and really surprised me and was extremely valuable was because I was looking to brand myself as a purpose-driven business strategist. But guess what? Nobody's searching for the term purpose-driven business strategist. But a term they are searching for is lifestyle business and lifestyle business coach. So I started incorporating those words into my keywords description in order to boost my search results. So once you've got some really good keywords that you know people are using that align with what you're trying to position yourself as, you craft that into a professional headline, into a personal brand statement. By the way, I have a whole video called How to Craft Your Personal Brand Statement that you can link to up here in the upper left. And then you take that and start putting it everywhere, along with really awesome photos of you, headshots. All thought leaders, all people that are to be taken seriously online, they have good images. And I'm talking about not images from 10 years ago at your wedding or your honeymoon, but really images that are professional and look like you look today. So take that picture, take that positioning statement, and start placing it everywhere. And there are a few platforms that I recommend placing it that immediately get searched by Google and will start to generate results for your name right away. The first one and the best one is LinkedIn. In LinkedIn, go ahead and put in your personal brand statement and upload your photo, and right away you'll see results. Another thing you can do is go to Flickr and upload a whole bunch of your headshots and label the name of the headshot with your name with a dash in between. So, for example, when I upload my pictures, it would be Michelle-Villalobos.png. Those pictures will show up in Flickr, and Google will crawl that site very quickly, and very soon those pictures will start to show up in Google. So there's a whole bunch more websites, but I'm not going to get into all of them. Just think about websites that already have a lot of traffic and that Google is crawling on a daily basis. Everywhere where you can sign in, log in, and update your profile is a good place for you to upload your pictures and your profile, because that's a place where you can always log in and change it if you want to, which means that you can control those Google search results. So the last piece of advice is just go and place this everywhere that you can think of. Spend an afternoon, set aside 4 hours, and just put your picture and your personal brand statement all over the internet, and watch how quickly you start to own your name on Google. So if you like what I shared and you want a free gift in order to go deeper into this, go ahead and download my Google-licious Own Your Name guide. You can get it for free at the link below, or just go to Google-licious.me. Enjoy.